Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Bridget K and today I'm going to show you how to do this purple half skull makeup look for Halloween. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this look right now. Okay, I'm jumping in first with my Morphe eyelid primer and applying that over the entire eyelids, and then I'm taking a natural eyeshadow colour and applying that over the top of that primer. Once I've done that, I'm taking a medium purple eyeshadow on a bullet brush and I'm applying that in a V shape on the outer edge of the eyelid as well as underneath the lower waterline. I'm then taking a blending brush and blending out that purple. I'm then taking a really dark purple eyeshadow on that same bullet brush and applying that over the top of that V shape that we've just created, but I'm not blending this one out because I still want that lighter purple to show behind as if it's like a shadow effect. I'm then taking a sparkly purple eyeshadow on a flat brush and I'm applying that over the rest of the eyelid that's still showing that natural eyeshadow colour. I'm then taking my Morphe liquid eyeliner and I'm applying this to the top lash line from the very inner corner to the very outer corner. And then taking my Maybelline Black Colossal Big Shot Mascara and applying that just to the top lashes at this stage. I'm then taking my Model Rock lashes in the number 264 along with my Model Rock Black Eyelash Glue, and I'm applying those to my top lash line. Once I've done that, I'm taking my Coconut White Eyeliner Pencil from Morphe and I'm applying this to the lower waterline. I'm then jumping back in with that darker purple eyeshadow and I'm just neatening up those lines above my eyelids. I'm also just extending them slightly down the side of the nose as well, and I'm also applying that colour coming out from the inner corner of the eyebrow up towards my forehead and just making that nice and fluffy and blended out. Now I'm jumping back in with that white liner pencil and I'm just mapping out the shape of the lower half of the face for the half face skull. So I'm just applying it from the bridge of my nose coming up just above the tops of my ears. I'm also just going to roughly map out where the teeth are going to go and the hollow section of the cheekbones as well. Once I've finished applying that white eyeliner, I'm going to jump in with my Marin Edge white face paint, and this one is water activated, so I'm just dipping this brush into some water first. And then I'm just going to start filling in that whole area, just being careful to try and leave some of the guide for where I'm going to be placing down the cheekbones and the teeth. Now, halfway through applying this face paint, I did switch to using a sponge. I just find that this gives it a much smoother texture and you avoid getting any of those brush lines that you can get when using a brush. Once I've done that, I'm taking that darker purple eyeshadow again and I'm starting to gradually build that up within the hollows of the cheekbones. Once I've done that, I'm also just going to apply some shading lines just in the dip at the top of the cheek, just above that cheekbone and underneath also, and anywhere else that looks like it just needs a little bit of shadow. I'm also just applying a shading of this colour on the inside of the lips and just extending a line out either side of the lip as well. I'm now also just using that colour to start applying the outline of the teeth shape. Now I'm just applying these almost as obscure triangles and obscure rectangles, so they really don't need to be too neat and you don't need to have every shape looking exactly the same because that's just not how teeth really look. And I'm also just flicking that colour off at the top of each tooth to give it a nice little wispy tail. I'm also just using that dark purple eyeshadow to line the top of the half skull look just to give this section some depth. And then I'm taking this purple face paint from Tag and I'm activating this one with some water and using a very thin brush I'm applying the nose shape. Once I've done that, I'm taking that purple eyeshadow again and just darkening up that colour just around the edges of the nose to give that area some more depth as well. I'm just jumping in now with my white face paint again, this time on a very thin brush, and I'm just applying a little flick coming out from the inner corner of each eye down towards the bridge of my nose. And I'm also using this white face paint to really highlight and define those teeth by going over each one and just sharpening that shape. Finally, I'm taking that purple shimmer powder again and just applying it next to those lines coming out from the eyebrow just to give this some more definition. And I'm finishing off my look with a purple wig and some completely white contacts. Okay, and there we have the completed purple half skull makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this one today, please do give this video a thumbs up and give my channel a follow. I will have plenty more Halloween looks coming before October 31st, which is on a Saturday this year. How exciting. And if you do have a request for a skull look you'd like to see, please leave me a comment as well. I'm focusing mainly on skulls this year, but if you do have another look that you'd like to see, please let me know as well, and I will attempt to get around to doing it before Halloween. Guys, as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I absolutely love having you guys along for this little creative ride of mine. And as always, I will see you for the next tutorial. Bye!